Today, I'm putting up the PS5 and trying the best PS5 players' controller settings. The first player whose settings I'm going to try is TKAY. He's currently ranked as the 4th best console player in all of NA East, but honestly, I think he'd be the #1 best in NA East if he continued to play only console. As far as I know, right now, he's focusing mainly on PC for the big competitive events like FNCS, and then when there's console-only events, he'll come back to his PS5. If he only played PS5, he would 100% be the top player, as he's already won $75,000 in total console earnings. Here's his settings. His slide hold time is going to be all the way down at 0.01. His camera settings are the default pitch in 0.1 with vibrations turned off. Down to build and edit multipliers, he's using 2.1 on both of those. And his settings are relatively plain. On look sense, he has 43% for both horizontal and vertical with no boost. And just real quick, I want to remind you, I'm on the grind for 100,000 subscribers, so if you want to subscribe, that helps a ton. And if you want to show any extra support, you can use my creator code Carter2K in the Fortnite item shop. On ADS, he's at 10% for both horizontal and vertical with no boost. He uses a 0-second look damping time. He plays on linear. And then for his dead zones, he actually plays 10 on left stick and 5 on right stick. And TKAY actually uses these settings while playing double claw on a standard PS5 controller, which is actually kind of an interesting thing because basically no pros use PS5 controllers. Realistically, while he's playing on PC, he could use any controller that he wanted. The issue is, though, he'd have to get used to a new controller every single time he went back to play console. So because of that, he just sticks to using a PS5 controller even when he is on PC. And I definitely think that's one of the big reasons why he does so well. This is why insane controller players like Day and Miro will try to switch to PS5 and they do terribly. That's because the main controller that they're playing are used to is the PS4 controller. And so every single time they go and play console-only event, they have to switch to a PS5 controller. Let's go. These players are actually pretty good right now. Just so you guys know, even though I'm playing on PS5 and it's capable of 120 frames, my monitor actually doesn't even have the right ports for that. Uh-oh. There we go. So basically, even though this thing's capable of 120 frames, I'm only playing on 60. And let me be the first to tell you that that difference in frames is huge. 60 is so much worse than 120. No way, how do I miss that? Bro, these guys are actually insane. So the good thing is that now I get to try YASIR's settings. YASIR is actually the #1 ranked console player in NA West. He plays PS5 and has a total console earnings of $51,000. So these are YASIR's settings. His slide hold time is quite a bit higher at 0.17 seconds. Camera settings are still default pitch in 0.1. Vibrations are often. For build multiplier uses 2.1. Edit is 2.3. And for his look sense, he's a little lower than TKAY at 41% for both horizontal and vertical with no boost on his look sense at all. For ADS, he's also a bit lower than TKAY at 7% for both horizontal and vertical with no boost on that either. 0-second look damping time, these settings are still on linear. And then for his dead zones, I actually couldn't find it, but my favorite dead zone is 10-10. It works well for all of my controllers, so that's what I'm going to be using for this. And an interesting thing about YASIR is that he actually plays double claw and paddles on PS5. I'm pretty sure he uses the PS5 scuff because he edits with his left paddle. Bro, where is this guy? Oh my God. Playing on 60 FPS is actually just so difficult. I'm pretty sure that YASIR focuses more on console than he does PC, unlike TKAY. So even though he has a PC and it has like, I think 6,000 in earnings, it's essentially nothing compared to what he's made on console. The game actually looks so nice on PS5. I have performance mode turned on PC, so I don't ever see like the car lights like this or any of this stuff. Holy. Let's go. That triple headshot was actually crazy. I feel like console aim assist is actually so much stronger than anything else. I mean, I've even messed around with the Zen on PC before, and I honestly feel like console aim assist pulls stronger than the Zen does. But as far as the settings go, I mean, they're obviously working all right. You can't judge my gameplay too much because I don't ever play console. Oh. Let's go. I do think so far I'm doing better on these settings than TK's though. trying to get a little PC, but it's not working. I so wish this controller had a front grip because my hands are sweating right now. We're going in. Let's go. Oh, come on. Let's go. I'm about to play this like a scrim. I want this win so bad. Dang. Let's go. Oh, I'm lagging or something. This is not the time. Bro, what is happening? It's literally over. No, I almost had 14 HP, bro. No way. Not gonna lie, though, that's way better than I expected to do on a 60 FPS console, so I'll take it. But that leaves us with one player left, and that's gonna be the #1 ranked console player in all of EU. That's kind of funny because his name rhymes with EU. It's DESTRU. Him being a top console player in EU has won him nearly $90,000. Most PC pros don't even have $90,000 earned. So the fact that a console player has $90,000 earned is literally crazy. So here's his settings. DESTRU is gonna have a 0.14 slide hold time, the default pitch and 0.1 camera stuff. Vibrations are off. Then for build multiplier, he's on 2.2, edit multiplier is on 2.0. For look sense, both his horizontal and vertical are at a flat 42% with no boost. His ADS sense is at 9% with no boost. Once again, 0-second look dampening time. Again, we're on linear settings. And then for dead zones, he actually does use 10 on left and 10 on right. This is the third top console player that we've looked at this video, and not a single one of them has used boost, and all of their settings are really close to each other. So I guess what that's really showing is that if you're on console, specifically PS5, you should probably be using settings similar to these. But DESTRU does speak French, so I couldn't really find that much information about him. However, I'm pretty confident in saying that he uses a standard PS5 controller and plays claw on it. Dude, Furl just stole my car. Let's go. No, bro, come on. Of course I missed that shot, bro. No. You know, I honestly feel like that's enough console for the day. I feel like I've gotten some good kills. I've gotten some good use out of all three of these player settings. Obviously, I definitely did the best with the YASIR settings, but these settings are all so similar that honestly, I don't even think it matters whose you use. Remember to subscribe, use code Carter2K in the Fortnite item shop, and thank you guys so much for watching.